Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News from TayNinhTV radio and television station. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on November 7, 2019, the mission of Ministry of Home Affairs was led by Ms. Ha Thị-dung, Director of the General Department of Home Affairs, had the working session with the People Committee of TayNinhTV Province, Mr. Trần Văn Chiến, Vice Chairman of the Provincial People Committee, and leaders of related departments, urgency, the People Committee of Hà Thành District, and TayNinhTV City received the delegation. At the meeting, leaders of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development reported on the direction, management, and implementation of the National Target Program in 2019. Accordingly, from the program investment capital in 2019 reached more than 2,144 billion Vietnam dong to invest in construction of works items. As a result, up to October 2019, 36 per 80 communes in the province were recognized to meet the new rural standard, accounting for 45% of the communes in the province. By the end of 2019, the province tried to have 6 more communes meeting the new rural standards, bringing the total number of new rural communes to 42, accounting for 52.5% of the whole province. With the National Target Program on Sustainable Poverty Reduction, TayNinhTV has effectively implemented poverty reduction policies, such as caring for the poor on the occasion of holidays and death, with tens of thousands of gifts, supporting electricity for the poor and near-poor households. The province has also created conditions for over 1,700 tons of poor households and policy beneficiaries to receive referential credit loans with a capital of more than 49 billion Vietnam dong. In addition, hundreds of poor and near-poor households are supported with housings. The localities are implementing 25 projects, including 16 projects to support production development, livelihood, diversification for communes under Program 135, and 9 projects to support production development and diversification, chemical livelihood for communes outside of Program 135. In the afternoon of November 8, the Provincial People Committee had a regular meeting in November 2019. Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, Mr. Phạm Văn Tân, and Vice Presidents Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, Mr. Trần Văn Chiến, and Mr. Dương Văn Thắng co-chaired the conference. At the meeting, the Department of Finance submitted 3 contents, including report on the status of implementation of the target budget in 2019, state budget estimating in 2020, plan for the allocation of local budget estimating in 2020, report of the finance plan 3 years 2020 to 2022. According to the report of the Department of Finance, the management and exploitation of revenue sources in the province in 2019 are guaranteed according to the estimate, in which revenue from foreign invested enterprise, revenue from non-state sectors, revenue from planned use fees, lottery activities or exceed 100% of the estimates, especially revenues from export and import activities, which exceed 210%. Estimated state budget revenue in 2019 in the province is estimated at 9,366 billion Vietnam dong, as 117.1% of the estimate of 22.1% over the same period. By October 30, the state budget revenue reached 8,000 billion Vietnam dong. 6.9 districts and cities met and exceeded the state budget revenue. Regarding the total local budget expenditure in 2019 in the province is estimated at 9,920 billion Vietnam dong, reaching 112.7% compared to the estimate. Regarding the local budget expenditure allocation in 2020, it is estimated at about 10,823 billion Vietnam dong, of which the provincial budget expenditure estimate is over 6,464 billion Vietnam dong. District and commune budget expenditure is over 4,373 billion Vietnam dong, striving to achieve total state budget of 9,650 billion Vietnam dong. At the meeting, the Department of Natural Resources and Environment presented the plan of land price list applicable to the province in the period of 2020-2024. The Provincial Inspectorate reported the prevention of corruption in 2019 and the mission elections in 2020. Continue to review, direct, and celebrate the investigation, prosecution, and adjudication of corruption cases, strictly and promptly handle responsibility of those who lead to corruption. In the morning of November 8th, the Steering Committee for Implementing Breakthrough Solutions for Socio-Economic Development of the province held a meeting to evaluate the results of implementation in September and October and propose direction, tasks for November and December of 2019. Mr. Phạm Văn Tân, Deputy Secretary of the Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Provincial People Committee, Deputy Head of the Steering Committee, chaired the conference. Mr. Phạm Văn Tân, Chairman of the Provincial People Committee, had a general direction that it is necessary to consolidate and revise the rules to implement breakthrough solutions. The Steering Committee amend and supplement the working relations of the groups, define key tasks and orientation for 2020 and the period 2020-2025. For the socio-economic infrastructure groups, it is necessary to soon start the broad clearance step to implement the Ho Chi Minh City mobile highways planned. Besides, promoting steps to implement Gò Dầu Samad Expressway, Phase 1 is Gò Dầu Tây Ninh City before 2030. The chairman of the Provincial People Committee also directed the socio-economic infrastructure group to propose the Ministry of Transport to celebrate the repair of National Highway 22B, Ru Tân Biên District. Please advocate upgrading Highway 22B. For the agriculture group, in the coming months, it is necessary to review the investment policy for agriculture to see what has been done, how difficult, from which direction to handle. The agriculture group also needs to coordinate the supply of raw materials well, taking the Tani Food Factory as the center. In the morning of November 8, 2019, representatives of the Ninh Provincial People Council, including Mr. Trần Văn Khải, Deputy Head of the Propaganda Department of the Provincial Party Committee, and Ms. Đặng Minh Lũy, Vice Chairman of the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province, and representatives of the District People Council, had the meeting Trảng Bàng Town voters. On this occasion, Trảng Bàng Town voters addresses their frustration at the planter encroachment of public land, occupying the common walkway of the one household in the area of Gia Tree Temple, belonging to the Sikh group of Gia Huỳnh Quarter. Voters in Lộc An neighborhood proposed that the government should pay attention to and invest in expanding the road from the bank to Hai Châu Cross Road to arrest a frequent occurrence and fatal traffic accident due to heavy traffic, but the road is narrow. Voters also recommend that the network operator and enterprise operating in the area after the construction of the network lines and billboards must clean, neat and airy to avoid losing the beauty. On November 8, 2019, in Trảng Bàng Industrial Park, nearly 150 delegates of FDI enterprise doing import-export activities in the province attended the two dialogue sessions in 2019 organized by TayNinhTV Custom. At this dialogue, businesses were introduced to the content of Decree 52, Decree 23, the CB of the Prime Minister, and the circulars number 28/62 of the Ministry of Finance related to the implementation one-stop mechanism with imported goods in the field of applied steel products, rice, and tobacco products. A number of new documents on the management of custom procedure with goods banned from export and import, propaganda information to businesses. According to Mr. Nguyễn Văn Bổng, Deputy Director of the TayNinhTV Custom Department, these are important policies toward implement the administrative procedure reform, which will contribute to ensure the legality, improve work efficiency, transparency of the process, eliminating the inadequacy and overlaps that cause difficulties to organization, individuals, and import and export business community. Ladies and gentlemen, in recent days, at some school sites in the city of the city, there is a beautiful image in front of the school gate, which is highly welcomed by the community, which is the parents' arrangement of the car in order the hiding place to put and pick up pupils. At the end of the school day, parents automatically arrange their cars neatly into size up the line at the front of the school gate, creating the spacious and airy way for them to leave school. This also helps parents to conveniently pick them up. Because of that convenience, most of the parents agree and follow the school policy, since there was no more car park in front of the school gate, cars running into the schoolyard, causing disorder, affecting traffic safety area school gate. To accomplish that, Ms. Phan Thị Chuyên, principal of the school, said when the City Department of Education and Training entrusted to rectify the situation of traffic order and safety, the school naturally advocated for students and parents to respond. After near 1 week of implementation, the school is very excited to see that parents agree. Thanks to that, traffic order and safety in front of the school gate regularly goes to in order, expressing the beauty of traffic culture. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.